Hello,
Hello,
it's
ma'am.
me Sarvari and today I am your IELTS examiner. So, what is your name?
My name is Diksha Tamam. You can call me Diksha.
Okay, so where are you from?
Although my permanent address is Japa Waterpool, Nepal, it's been a year since I've been residing in Soragutte, Kathmandu.
Okay, so what do you do? Do you study or work?
Yes, I'm a student. I just completed my plus 2 examination and I'm preparing for my IELTS examination.
Okay, so there are three parts and let's begin with part one. Let's talk about watch. Do you wear a watch?
Although I am not wearing a watch today, usually I do wear a watch because I'm a very punctual person. I do like to be punctual, and as watch help us to see the time and the amount of time that we have got to reach in some kind of destination.
Okay, so have you ever got a watch as a gift?
Yes, I have received a watch as a gift from my friend as a birthday present, and it was pretty beautiful, and I loved it.
Okay, so why do some people wear expensive watches?
Speaking of other people, everyone varies from their own preferences. They like some people like to wear expensive watches and expensive clothes, but some might like to wear cheaper one. I think that some people likes to wear expensive watches because they prefer to wear expensive things, and some of them might also like to wear expensive watches to show off.
Okay, so do you think the watch is important for you? Why?
Yeah. Speaking of myself, I think that watch is a mandatory thing in our life, day-to-day life, as it shows us the time, and it also assists us to reach in some destination in time. I think, and so I think that a watch is very mandatory function in day-to-day life.
Okay, so do you think if you get a chance you will gift someone a watch?
Yes, I do think that if I ever get a chance to give someone a watch, I would definitely choose a watch to gift them. As whenever we see a watch to see time, or whenever we want to see the time, it will remind them of us.
Okay. Let's begin with part 2. In part 2, you will getting 3 minutes time in total, 1 minute for preparation and 2 minutes for speaking. Okay, so your topic is describe something you have received for free. What you should say is what it was, who you received it from, where you received it, and explain how you felt about it. Here is your cue card and your time starts now. Okay, now you can start speaking.
As I've been receiving presents since very long in different occasions like my birthday or any special occasions. And speaking about the thing that I received for free is watch. Let me tell something about you about it. And it was a watch that was gifted for me by my lifelong friend. She was a friend from school. She's a schoolmate, and she's still my mate. She is also my roommate, and it was during the occasion of my birthday, and I invited her to my birthday at my home, and she came there and she gifted me with this beautiful present. And the interesting part was that it was a watch from Rado company, and it's pretty expensive, and I was a bit shocked because it's pretty expensive, and I was not expecting of that. And she gave me that watch, and it was my birthday, and we enjoyed a lot at that time. I was very raptured at that time because that was an unexpected gift itself. And she also gifted me another sort of gifts, but among all of them I liked the watch the most. And uh, and
Okay, that was it. Moving on to the part 3, let's talk about gift. Okay, do people give gifts at traditional festival?
Speaking about traditional festivals, people prefer to exchange gifts according to the traditional itself. For example, when it comes to our national festival, Vaitika, we like to exchange gifts for the elder sisters or younger sisters usually gives their brothers a gift as it is also a traditional occasion too, and it is also a way to show some love, and and so,
Oh,
so they like to exchange gifts in traditional occasions.
okay. Is it hard to choose a gift?
If I had to choose a gift for someone, it is very hard because I don't usually gift someone, and I find it pretty hard to choose a gift, as it will be a bit harder for us to choose what they like. And for example, if we have to choose a cloth for someone, we cannot know the proper measurement for their body size, and so it will be a bit hard to choose gifts.
Okay, so will people feel happy when receiving an expensive gift?
Actually, it depends on their preferences. If they like to receive expensive gifts, they would be happy, or they would be raptured to receive expensive gifts. But if the person who is receiving the gift is not that fond of expensive gifts, then they would be a little bit unhappy with the gifts, because they would not be expecting the expensive gifts, or they would not be used to receiving expensive gifts. Compared to the person who receives an expensive gift, who likes to receive an expensive gift, will be more happier than the person who prefers to receive cheaper gifts.
Okay, so do you think the way of giving gifts have changed in recent years?
Compared to past years, there is a drastic change in giving or receiving gifts. As in past year, they only used to give stuffs like plates or glass and all. But now it has made a drastic change in receiving or gifting someone. They nowadays they people love to receive or gift someone a gift that is very valuable, or the gift that contains memories. So I think that there is a dramatic change in gifting people.
Okay, so for you, is gift valuable or the amount involved in it is valuable?
Speaking about myself, I feel that the gift itself is valuable for me, because the amount that it contains does not matter, but the emotions or the feelings that a person puts in, or the effort that the person puts in to bring a gift to me, matters the most. For example, if a person gives me a gift that is related to me, or that contains a lot of memories, then it will be itself a valuable for me, rather than getting the huge amount of gifts, and for me it is very valuable if the gift contains memories and all.
Okay, so that is it for part 3. However, you are quite good in speaking and your fluency is the key that you have achieved. And talking about the marks that you got is the total band score of, like lexical resource were also good. You have used enough lexical resource that is required. And talking about grammar and grammatical accuracy, there were some errors in grammatical accuracy. However, till tested, I hope you will, make something good in it. And talking about fluency and coherence, it is quite good. You are quite fine with speaking, like texture. Also about pronunciation, you have used many, like unusual words, and you have pronounced it in very well manner. So your overall speaking was quite good, and you got the band score of 8 in total. Best of luck for your exam and practice more.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.